All right, let's see what's going on. Got some work to do. Gonna try and be back by open. See what covered calls maybe look like. MSTR really looking bad right now. Thanks for the heads up. Well, you're already dead. You're already dead on MSTR. Joey Shaw. Let's check Joey Shaw's MSTR. Oh my God, you're dead. You're dead. You basically just died today. Because if this doesn't hold 200, boy, oh boy, does it drop to like 150, then 100. That's, yeah. And it's not following Bitcoin's higher high, right? See how it went to 543, then it created a lower high at 457. Bitcoin, on the other hand, created a higher high. May not be the steepest, but at least it keeps going up over the long term. So yeah, I have to agree with Joey Shaw here. I'm watching SoFi too. He's watching SoFi. It breaks down market in rough shape short term. Since short term, see, Joey Shaw keeps talking like the market can't go into a huge bear market, and I'm starting to think we're gonna go into a bear market. That's what I'm starting to think, with so many people being overly positive. It's a solid company now. Sound breaking down on hourly. Sound is breaking down. Sound is it breaking down? Because that means I'm gonna buy cheap. That means it's time to add more. That's what that means. NVIDIA, what is NVIDIA doing? Oh, NVIDIA's holding up. What really matters is NVIDIA and yeah, what's Palantir doing? NVIDIA, Palantir, what are they doing? As long as those hold up, we're fine. If they don't hold up and we tank, this is going to be even uglier than before. A lot of Uber drivers and IHOP people talking about the stock market at the top. All right, so let's see. I sell my shares. We crash, or you can go ahead and sell. Hey guys, let's sell when it's real discounted. That doesn't even make sense. Hey guys, let me make fun of this guy. I don't know why this guy does this. It's so silly. It is so dumb. Hey guys. I bought NVTS here. And yeah, I mean, it's a massive discount from highs, right? I'm getting a 55% discount on NVTS. And I'm going to sell because, God, do I hate discounts. I was buying my Amazon Fresh groceries yesterday, and they were selling the little nachos, the Lunchables nachos. They were selling those for like 68 cents. They were like a third off. What did you think I did? Did you think I looked at these Lunchable nachos and go, oh man, that is not, 68 cents. You're giving me what? It's a huge discount. Oh my God, no. I guess I won't be buying Lunchables nachos because they're literally a third off. Guess I shouldn't. I guess I should. I don't know. Someone else can have the discount. I guess. Like, that's just stupid. That's just silly. That's just silly. You know what? I need to go eat my Lunchables nachos right now. They were so cheap. I bought 3 of them because I'm like, you know what? I mean, I'm getting a huge discount here. I can buy 3 for what would normally where normally I would only be able to buy 1, right? Not that I need 3. It's just that the discount was so good that I couldn't help but to buy more, right? Does that make sense? I don't know why people don't apply that logic to the stock market. And I know maybe I sound like a little kid eating Lunchables nachos, but I like them. And they were literally a third of the price. Let me see if I can find them here. I don't know if I'm pretty sure they have an AI that just, if they have too much inventory, they make it cheaper. Lunchables nachos. Maybe they were probably only on sale for that day. If you want to get the discounts, usually you got to go on Sunday and see if they got anything there. Just a hint. So yeah, you can see right here. Oh, they just saw my real name. But you can see right here, right? Lunchables nachos, it's $158. But yesterday, they were like a third off. And I was like, yes. You can see here, last purchase, November 16. Why did I buy so many? Because it was at a discount. This is so stupid that a guy actually sold because we're crashing. That's just dumb. Oh my God, a discount. Oh no. You should be tripling down. You should be buying more. Like, hell yeah. Why would Buffet invest 4.8 billion then? Because Buffet can do whatever the hell he wants. He's got 4.8 billion. That's why. Lunchables, nachos. There you go. Buy them every Sunday. Because I don't know why, but they always get like discounted by like 80%, 70%, 60%. Maybe it's just over here. Maybe it's dependent on the state. I don't know. $250 NVDA or PLTR. I got 500 left in the other account for APLD. Already bought 15 shares and 5 Sound Hunt today. Oh, so you slapped the ASCAT open. Yeah, like I said, it's about how we close, not about how we open. So I'm probably not gonna buy anything right now. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. But let's go through the watch. Let's see what's going on. But why nobody is talking about NVTS? I have no idea why nobody is talking about NVTS. NVTS is a buy right here. It's a buy. You're getting the Lunchables Nachos discount. And somehow people are going to look at it and go, oh no, not Lunchables Nachos discounts. Oh no, I want to pay full price. So yeah, Perla Luki. Oh god, that's one of those. I'm just going to call you Perla. I hope you're yeah, Perla sounds like a girl name, so I hope you're a girl. NVTS is a buy. It's a buy. Or save 250 rather than buying for NVIDIA or Palantir today. My other 500 sitting on. And Lunchables are horrible for you. Only thing worse is deli meats. Hey, I like my Lunchables nachos. That's it. I only buy Lunchables nachos. I don't buy anything else. Anything? Yeah, no, I'm not buying the other stuff. And yeah, deli meats. I eat at least a pound or two of fresh meat a day and vegetables. And you have a horrible phone. You keep sending me voice messages on a horrible phone. I can't hear the video you sent me. At least I can hear you, but the audio messages. You need a new phone. What do you think? What do you think on NVTS? I don't know. I think it's got the Lunchables Nachos discount. What do you want me to say? I'm gonna always use Lunchables Nachos as the bar. Like if you see those cheap, it's probably time to buy, right? This is a buy. It's literally like how much more of it. Just don't lump sum, like average down. If it keeps crashing, you're getting a massive discount, 60% at the purple line. But right now you're getting a what? 55%, 40, something like that. Yeah, 53% discount. And you're scared? That's so weird to me. That's so odd. That's funny to me though. Like oh no, a huge discount. I don't want those. That's silly. But yeah, NVTS a buy. Let's go through. APLD. Yeah, that APLD is a buy. Just keep buying. Dude, I don't know how much more of a discount do you want. If it gets more discounted, cool, add more. Like that's all there is to it. TSSI, I mean, it had really bad earnings. I do not recommend buying this. Right now, Trucker Jeff, he's holding a big bag on that one because he didn't listen to me. I told him, I'm like, you better not hold through earnings. That's why I have the don't hold through earnings rule. He didn't listen and he paid the old piper, as they like to say. Let me just get a quick checkmate here. Okay, let's see what else. What's going on, guys? It's Monday. It's a good day. I bought Lunchables nachos for a third of the price. Of course, I'm happy. BBAI or Sound? What's your pick if you had to buy one? Sound. Sound is sound. Sound all the way. In fact, let me see. Should I add some more here? I might add some more. Let me go to Discord. I might alert like 20 shares. I'm not going to go crazy. Again, when we're tanking like this, you can't, like, you're going to be in the red. Like, there's nothing you can do about this. This is always going to happen. We're always going to have these drops like this. Look at this. This one was worse. Look at that. It dropped, look at that. That was December, January, February, March. That was 5 months of just dropping like a hotcake. Like, imagine 5 months of just seeing your portfolio go redder and redder and redder. That's normal. That's part of the game. So, yeah, I'm going to wait till 9 o'clock to make a decision, but definitely I will be looking to add some, assuming it holds. If it starts sinking after 9 o'clock, then probably not. Yeah, CYBL, definitely a buy at 002s. Now, they came out with their earnings and everything. That's a buy. That we're looking good on that one. I'm excited. Like, if you know how to play the game, this is easy. What do you think of it? People are scared. Yeah, people are scared. People are scared. They are, and that's funny to me. Every time we go through this down cycle, it's so funny to me that people get scared because of the Lunchable Nachos discount. Like, sir, your groceries are third off, and you want to pay full price? What? Our earnings tomorrow? What about our earnings? I don't care about our earnings. Doesn't mean anything. Our isn't it nice and cheap now? There's so many stocks that got. Yeah, this is a buy here. Yep, this is a buy. This is a buy. I don't. You take the risk though. Have fun with that. But it always bounces off of that purple line. So I mean, it's a really good risk to reward ratio here. I like. Why wouldn't you buy, right? But also there's SoundHound, right? There's also APLD. There's also like a ton of even the quantum stocks right now are super discounted. This is when you want to buy the quantum stocks, preferably IonQ. That's the safest one because it's actually got growing revenues. RGTI doesn't have growing. It doesn't really have revenues if we're being honest. But RGTI, if it's gonna follow the quantum cycle like it always does, it should pump too, and you'll make more probably on that one because if it's a little cheaper. What's going on with these? So how's it going, guys? What do you got? Anything you want me to look at? Because I'm just going to scroll through and see if there's any opportunities here. Google. Who bought Google? Warren Buffett? Warren Buffett bought Google. You know what? I don't trust Warren Buffett because I think he bought oil and he's holding like a big bag on it. Oxy? Was it Oxy? Yeah, it was Oxy. OXY. Yeah, so Warren Buffett, he bought Oxy like I don't want to say at the top, but he bought it up here. And now he's holding a big bag. So that just comes to show you that, just because Warren Buffett is worth a gazillion doesn't mean he knows what the hell he's doing. He bought the top on that. So, take that as you will. He bought Google. It's probably the top, honestly. He's an old guy, like that. He just, you know what I'm saying? Like he's buying up here. Did he buy up here somewhere? I mean, even if he bought here, he still bought near the top. What could be the top, I guess. But, he didn't buy at the purple. Let me explain this to you. Where did Warren Buffett buy? Warren Buffett, oh my God, did Warren Buffett buy at the purple line on Google? Hell no, he didn't. You know how I know? Because the purple line is all the way down here. Even Warren Buffett doesn't know about the purple line. Even Warren Buffett doesn't know. He doesn't know how to buy discounts. He doesn't know how to buy nice and cheap. Let me check. What price did he pay? Warren Buffett... Google purchase. What price did he pay? He didn't buy Google at the purple line. He didn't. He was willing to pay quite a premium, like 25 to 30% premium. 1.79 million shares. At what price though? What price? He took a stake in it, but at what? Does it not say? What price did he pay for the shares? Yeah, does it not say? I guess we can do the math. Yeah, we can do the math, I guess. Where's my... Yeah, because I guess it's not showing me. I'm trying to find where it says how much. Does anyone know what price did he buy it? Pretty sure he did not buy at the purple line. Pretty sure this guy. Pretty sure he loaded the top. Let me just do the math. So he bought 4.3 billion. Wow, that's a lot of numbers. 4.3 million, 100 million. There you go. 4.3 billion. And how many shares did he buy? 17.85. Damn, really? 17.85. Okay. Million shares. Okay. Okay, let me see. Where Yeah, so he didn't buy at the purple line. He bought way up, he bought above it by quite a bit. So he does not know how to use the purple line, my friends. Even Warren Buffett does not know how to use the purple line. So I'd be careful chasing, because he does have a history of holding big bags. He used to be a really good investor, trader, whatever. No, investor. He's not a trader. He used to be a really good investor like in the olden days, but nowadays he's just he's just buying tops. Like he's just been buying tops. So this is why I always tell Joey Shaw, like, I get it. You love Tom Lee. You would get on your knees for Tom Lee. I get it. But, like, he's just human. They can make mistakes. Anyone pretending otherwise is being disingenuous, and it's probably a scammer at that point. Are we crashing or should I buy? I'm buying. SMCI. SMCI. Oh, that's SMC. SMCI. What about this garbage? Wow. Yeah, this is garbage. This is worse than AMD. And this is worse than Joey Shaw's gonna be like, grr. Yeah, I would still wait for 30 on that one. I would wait for 30. Even if it bounces here, nah. I would wait for 30 on that one. But hey, feel free to load up if you want. Burn chips. You loaded up on BMNR. How did that work out for you? I don't know why people like buying garbage. I guess it's because they're enticed by the idea of it going from 35 to 200, I guess. I don't know. I'm assuming that's the case, but it's like you could just buy an AMD or an NVIDIA and you'd be better off. Yeah, on the weekly time frame, I'm pretty sure it's more. Yeah, on the weekly time frame, you can see very clearly 30 and under that's where you buy. Like that's it always comes down here for some reason. And then it goes back up to like 47 to 58. So if you got some patience, maybe wait for 30 and under. That would be like that's classic buy the bottom, sell the top right there. You can't really screw that one up unless you're impatient and you force a buy at 35. If it doesn't come down to 30, the bottom of the range, oh well. Like there's plenty of opportunities elsewhere. What's up, Shades? Hey, what's up, Stilt on Cheese? So much content I can't keep up. Yeah, I made a lot of videos over the weekend. Well, I made them on Friday. So every Friday I make all my videos ahead of time for Saturday and Sunday. Because I have a rule, and some of you need this rule. I have a rule. Saturday and Sundays, I don't want to be thinking about the stock market. I don't want to be thinking about crypto. I don't want to be thinking about anything related to stocks. In fact, starting this Saturday and Sunday, I'm just going to put my notifications on mute. Because I just want to have Saturday and Sunday off to not think about anything. So yeah, on Fridays, I just make a ton of videos ahead of time, schedule them for Saturday and Sunday. And then yeah, like I think some people are just thinking about the stock markets like constantly. And I think that's not good. That kind of just seems off to be constantly having it on your mind, especially on the weekends. On the weekends are for you to relax and not think about, the thing that you do Monday through Friday. So yeah, I look forward to a lot of videos on the weekends because those I just make them on Friday and schedule them ahead of time. Let's see what else. Chase, any chance you see this bear market going until March? If it does, I get a huge tax return so I can dump a huge amount of money in the stocks. What do you think the stock market is going to? I don't think we're going to get a bear market. I hope not. I don't think so. I really hope not. I'm really hoping this is not a bear market, but I mean, it doesn't even matter if you're getting a huge tax return. If we're in a bull market and you get a huge tax return, well, guess what? Congratulations, you just buy and it keeps going up because it's a bull run. If it's a bear market, congratulations, you get to buy massive discounts. You get the Lunchables Nachos discounts. So you win either way as long as your stock picks are good. That's all that matters. I made a whole video telling you guys how to pick stocks like I do. I look at the purple line. Does it keep going up over the long term? And does it come back down to that purple line? And do the revenues keep going up? That's it. It's that simple. So I don't know it doesn't matter if it's a bear market or bull market. It doesn't matter if it continues or doesn't continue. You win either way if you're picking good companies. That's all I got to say to that. I think too many people are stuck on the, oh no, bear market, bull market. You win either way if you're picking good companies. Because if it goes down, you get a discount. If it goes up, you win. You're making money. Up in March, Mobilicom went very well. Thanks for asking. Yeah, don't follow Joey Shaw into anything crypto. If he says buy HIMS, do not buy HIMS. If he says buy BMNR, do not buy BMNR. If he says buy MSTR, do not buy MSTR. I'm pretty sure he said his account is like pretty much dead. He's only down like 10K from like 80K or something because he just, you know, he believed in the in Tom Lee a little too much. And the thing is, Tom Lee doesn't hold calls. Michael Saylor does not hold calls. What do they all hold? Shares. So, you know, he learned a very valuable lesson. Don't buy calls, just buy shares. Stop using margins. Stop taking out loans. Life is so much easier when you're just playing with the money that you have and just buy shares and sit on it because you got the infinite time. So hopefully next year he performs better. And I already told him stop trading crypto. And he said he's not going to listen. So good luck to that guy. Guess he has to learn a third time or eighth time not to do whatever. Some people just don't learn. Mobilicom, what about it? What about Mobilicom? That was a buy down here when it was close to the purple line. Now it's moved away from you. So that's, I don't know. If you're in it, it has to break out above 728 to go to 860, then 11. So those are your next levels here if it can continue to break out. So look for 860 and 11. If it breaks out above this level right here. Other than that, I mean, if it comes down to the purple line, it's a buy. Always bounces off of it. There you go. And we alerted this one way back here. So this is the first time it came down nice and cheap to the purple line. Took quite a while. Check out UEC stock. Apparently it's one of the top losers of the day. What happened to that? What happened to that one? I'm glad I dumped that and took the loss on that one. Hell no. UEC. Wow, look at that purple line. Purple line. But the thing is, this one likes to come under the purple line, right? Every time it goes to the purple line, it likes to come under it quite a bit. Come under the purple line quite a bit. So I would... this, you can buy UEC at the purple line, but probably have a stop at the low in case it does break down. Because every time it breaks down below that purple line, it does end up tanking quite a bit, right? Let me show you that here. Right, dropped 35% below the purple line. Here it dropped another 45% below the purple line. We were buying here in like 4, 5, 6, 7s. We were on top of that one when it was super cheap. Here we are again. It's super cheap. Are people gonna buy? The smart ones are, and they're gonna accumulate under the purple line, and they're gonna make money. The ones that don't have patience, you know. It's, you know, what it is, right? That's just how it is. On Yahoo Finance. Yahoo Finance probably doesn't know what the hell they're talking about. Yahoo Finance is smoking. What is BBAI? Oh, BBAI is under 6. Should I buy this? You know what's funny, guys? Remember when, was it last week? Yeah. Remember when, what's his face? Zip Trader U? Remember when he pumped BBAI to his following? Well, his following doesn't know how to buy at the purple line either. It seems they chased here, and Zip Trader U's followers are holding a big bag here. You know that, right? Quote unquote, a big bag, but you know they're down in the red right now on this. At the purple line, let me look at the 200 EMA. Yeah. I'm gonna wait for the 200 EMA because it did come down here. That might create a double bottom. So I'm gonna wait on BBAI for now. Maybe I'm being a little greedy and want it a little cheaper. I mean, it does like to come under the purple line, right? Here. So I would expect it to come under the purple line. I would buy at 530 to 540 is what I'm waiting for on that one. Boom, technical analysis done fast. Top stock of the day went up 20%. Surprisingly enough is another pharmaceuticals company called Jess. Yeah, that's why I said, Luke, if you want to do due diligence on pharmaceuticals, biotechnology, go right ahead. I am not going to sit here for 5 hours. I'll sit here for 5 hours and do chess puzzles, but I will not sit here and do 5 hours of due diligence on random stocks, hoping to find like a golden egg. I mean, it works. It's a viable strategy, but not for me. Not for me. I do not like sitting there in front of the screen doing due diligence for 5 hours. So anyway, yeah, that's all it is. That's all it is. Pharmaceuticals, biotech is all about doing due diligence, and then find the one that has a catalyst coming up. Position yourself, and then the catalyst hits, and they can move 50 to 100%, or they can drop, 50 to 80%. So it's not without its risk. I don't know. Yeah, it's not without its risk. By the way, imagine doing 5 hours of due diligence on pharmaceutical biotech, and you end up. It has a catalyst. You position yourself for it, thinking it's going to go up 100% like they always do. And then this one decides to drop down like 80%, 50%. And now you're just holding a big bag. So you did 5 hours worth of work, and then like you position yourself just to end up holding a bag. So that's kind of the downside. People think about the upside. Oh, I spent 5 hours doing due diligence on pharmaceuticals and biotech, and oh my God, it goes to the moon and I make lots of money. But they forget, like, it can also just, if that catalyst turns out to be a dud, it can also drop like 50%. And now you did all that work just to hold a bag. So that's also the downside to it, which is why I don't play those. I'm just never going to play anything that's 50-50. Like, that just... Nah, I'm never going to play anything that's 50-50. That's why you never hear me go, hey guys, for earnings, we're going to buy, all these calls because it's going to pump on earnings. Like, we've seen stocks have good earnings and they drop anyways. So, and we've seen stocks have bad earnings and they pump. So it's just not a good idea to play the 50-50 game. I don't know if it's just me, but I like to look up the top gainers and losers of the day. Fun hobby. No, I don't like wasting my time on that. In fact, I don't even look at that stuff anymore because I already have a basket of stocks that I know they're going to go up over the long term, and any dips are a buying opportunity. So I have patience, extreme patience. I can wait all day, all week. I got this. My Discord is for people who have extreme patience, and you need to learn extreme patience. Life is so easy if you have extreme patience. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. You think I like doing 500 chess puzzles a day? Hell no. But I said I was going to do this and I'm going to do it. I do enjoy it, not going to lie. I do enjoy it. But, do I really want to be doing 500 every day for the, next few years? No, not really. Especially the extra hard ones, because those actually you have to think. You actually have to like sit there and think. You think I want to be thinking? But, those little pops on bios get smoked with offerings most of the time after. Yeah, that's also true. Those companies have to, do offerings as well. That's another thing. It's not without its risks, those pharmaceutical companies. Seems easy in hindsight when it already moved 100%. But when you go and try to do it yourself, you realize like, oh no, this is not as guaranteed as you would think. Trust me, I've tried. So, okay, let's see what's going on here. Let's go back to the watch list. Where was I? CYBL, look at this. CYBL. I don't know why people don't like to buy discounts, but this happened last time. We came down nice and cheap. Nobody wanted at 002s. Everyone was crying because it just kept going down. And here we are. We're bouncing off of 002s. This is a buy. You got to be patient. If you don't got patience, don't bother. It's not for you if you're not willing to be patient with it. It will move its 300 to 500%. You just got to give it time, man. It's a company like anything else. It's building itself out. Thankfully, they don't dilute heavily. Mara stock dilutes way more than CYBL. Mara stock diluted, what, 500 million or something ridiculous? This stock dilutes like 30 million, 50 million. Like, it doesn't dilute like crazy. So you don't got to worry about that. So that's the only penny stock I trade now. There's really no other penny stock I trade. CYBL is the last one. If that one dies in the ether, then in the abyss, then... rest in peace to penny stocks under a literal penny. I think Trump just announced that they just printed the last pennies, like literally the physical like copper pennies. So say goodbye to those, I guess, at some point. But if you pick one of those off the ground, they're worth more than CYBL right now. That's what's funny. Nebius. Okay, people were asking me about NBIS. NBIS. Let me remove all the spaghetti here and let's just look at NBIS long term. Let's start with the yearly time frame. NBIS stock. Yeah, let's take a look at NBIS because I know people really want me to talk about NBIS. So someone's dad, who was it? Someone's dad bought NBIS at the top. And I told him, hey, your dad's a good buy signal. I mean, a good sell signal. And if your dad sells, at a loss, let us know so that we can buy. Because that usually he's going to be a good buy signal. Because those beginners like your dad, they sell at a loss when the pain becomes too much. Because they don't understand the stock market. They don't know what we know. We're smarter. We've been doing this for a long time, so we know what the hell we're doing. Your dad, who doesn't know what the hell he's doing, he just bought something at the top, who doesn't know how to read charts or anything, he is going to sell once the pain becomes too much for him. Like, oh no, I'm down, 40K. I'd rather just take the loss so that I don't lose the other 40K. And then I'll go put that somewhere else, hoping to earn back my money. And then they fall into that trap of they're just constantly chasing, trying to get back to their original amount. And then they just lose it all. Because that's kind of how the market is designed to screw those people over. So if your dad sells NBIS, let us know because that's a good buy signal. But yeah, on the yearly time frame, it's slowly climbing higher, right? It is slowly going higher, but yeah, slowly. Quarterly time frame, don't see any pattern of note. Monthly time frame. On the monthly, we're bouncing off of support right here. So let me draw that. This is our support here on the monthly. Guess what? Surprise, surprise. These levels work. And yeah, this is right here. Support buyers showing up. You can see by that little wick. So, I mean, if you want to buy here and set a stop at like 81, that would be the way to go. Am I buying this? I don't know enough about I haven't done due diligence, so I don't know. I don't know anything about this. Is it an AI stock? I don't know what it does. But it recently started trending on the monthly time frame, as you can see here. Any red pullback like this is opportunity. So that's actually very interesting. In 2025, it started reversing here, right? It was just kind of going sideways. It dumped here. Then it reversed. And it started trending to the upside. I don't know why. Again, I don't know anything about the company, but 5 green months, 1 red month, nothing more than a dip buying opportunity. 3 green months, a red month, nothing more than a dip buying opportunity. 3 green months, 1 big red month, nothing more than a buy opportunity? Question mark. I would assume so, because every time we come down nice and cheap, we get these massive Lunchables nachos discounts. So there you go. I think very good risk to reward ratio. Even the monthly telling you the longer term story. But you still want to have a stop loss. I don't know anything about this company at all. So I don't know what to expect from it. Is it an AI play? I don't know. Daily time frame at near the purple line, right? It's coming down near the purple line. Man, I can't believe someone's dad bought a double top. They literally loaded the top. That's hilarious. I can't believe that's a thing. So there you go. That's my analysis on NBIS. Those are only ones interested averaging down on. Don't worry till March, even without start only thing buying APLD, NVDA, and SoundHound, couple shares a week, and I got paychecks. I assume that's what he meant. Yeah, APLD, NVIDIA, and SoundHound, you're going to be fine. Whether it goes up or down. You're buying good ones. That's the difference. See, Sebluke, the reason you're doing so much better as a trader, it's literally your stock picks. That's what's made the difference. Back then, you were buying absolute garbage. You were buying penny stocks hoping to get rich quick. Now you're buying like good companies, and it's just, you're going to grow. You're going to get to that 50K. It's not anywhere near the purple line yet, so can't really give it the buy signal. How much you want to bet Warren Buffett bought the highs on Google? I'm a little concerned that Warren Buffett bought Google and that he that we're actually going to go into a bear market or something. Very at the purple line, likes to bounce off of it. If anyone likes that one. Bitcoin miners have not bottomed out yet. The last time Bitcoin miners came down to the purple line here, that's where you buy, right? This is the Bitcoin mining ETF. It keeps track of the Bitcoin mining sector. So the Bitcoin mining sector, the purple line is still like a ways to go. So I'd wait a little bit on the Bitcoin mining sector. But the Bitcoin mining sector, as you can see on the quarterly time frame, we climb slowly but surely over the long term. So yeah, so it's like nothing to be concerned about. As long as the sector is performing well and climbing over the long term, you'll be fine. Just buy the dips as they come down to the purple line. I think I'm gonna buy Riot, is what I'm thinking. Tesla bounced off of that support, but I'm not really interested in. It's not anywhere near the purple line, really. Tesla's not near the purple line, I think, right? No, it's not. Still, it could still drop quite a bit. IonQ is a buy. That is a buy. Yeah, I'm gonna buy some, like maybe like 5 shares. I'm not gonna, maybe three. Yeah, 3 is enough. I'm not gonna add. Like, it's about averaging down, or in this case, starting a position. Or I'll buy 1 share. IonQ is definitely something I'm buying today. NUAI, nowhere near the purple line. I got, anyways, later, gotta go to the gym, 285-pound bench today, chest, shoulder, tricep day. Later, Seb look out. Seb look out. I'll see you later and get a new phone, because your phone sucks. When you send me voice messages, I can't understand you. Okay, IonQ I'm buying. All this is just me shopping. What am I shopping? You guys are just watching me go for some shopping. Let's see what's on sale. What's on sale? Give me some sales. I want sales. Give me some discounts. Where are the discounts? I want cheap stocks. TEM is a buy under the purple line. I think that's an AI stock in healthcare, I believe. So that one's a buy. If anyone is a big fan of this one, that's a buy, right? Every time it comes down to that purple line. And under it, it's a huge discount opportunity. But it's about how we close today. It's not about how we open. So we'll see how we close. RGTI, people ask me about this one. It's a buy. It's literally like, I mean, it's right like there. Like, it's a buy. This is where you buy quantum stocks. Down here, not up here. Down here, not up here. Down here. You know how stupid this is? I'm going to show you something really dumb. Someone said to me, I'm going to wait for RGTI to dip a little lower. And I'm like, wait a minute, sir. You're already getting a massive discount. You're getting a 57% discount from highs. And you're waiting for more dip? Are you dumb? Like, sir, how much more of a discount? This ain't Black Friday. Like, I get it. You want to buy it as what these people really want is they want to buy a stock and immediately be in the green and not see any red. That's what it is. They want to time the exact bottom and brag like, see, I am so good at this. I timed the bottom. No, you just start averaging in. If you really believe in this, what's the problem? You're getting a 55% discount. If it goes lower, even better. But I want you to take note, RGTI has not gone under the purple line since October 18 of 2024. Here it touched it briefly. And briefly, like literally, it literally just like for 30 minutes, it went under the purple line here, and then it just bounced off of it. This one does not go under the purple line. This is your opportunity right here. And it's just so silly to me that people go, oh man, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for a more dip. But the thing is, if this dips like another 17%, then they're going to be like, well, I'm going to wait for another dip because it just keeps falling. Oh, well, and they just keep waiting and waiting and waiting. And then it starts running up. And then they miss out because they're just sitting there waiting for like this perfect bottom, and it's just gonna, I don't know. It's just really odd to me. But quantum stocks, now they're a buy. Now, like this is it. This is your chance. If you've been waiting to buy quantum stock sheeps, this is it. What are you waiting for at this point? What are you waiting for? Like now you're scared. Now that you're getting the discounts, now you're scared. That's silly. USAR. You know what? Let me look at the weekly time frame just to see if I get a bigger picture here. Let me see. This is a trend line. We broke under it. Ouch. Monthly looks better on the monthly, but I don't trust USAR mainly because it's just not backed by the government, right? It's just not. It's MP Materials, the one that matters. So I can't give USAR a buy. I just can't. I mean, it goes under the purple line, right? It does, and it does go, higher. So it is a buy. It is, but it's like I'd rather just buy MP at that point. Looks like an entry to start. Yep. A lot of stocks right now are good entries, especially quantum. Because a lot of people were asking me about quantum stocks at the highs, and I'm like, all right, that's not a buy. ARGB follows Bitcoin, so this one goes up higher over the long term, so I'm not concerned about this one, right? Like I'm not, higher high, higher high, higher high over the long term. So, it just follows Bitcoin. So we're going to be fine on the shares that we hold on that. AMD, just a whole lot of sideways. AMD is nowhere near the purple line, by the way. So not a buy. Not a buy. What's semiconductor ETF doing? Looks like it barely holding on. Riot stock under the purple line. But I'm going to be a little greedy and wait for 10. I'm going to wait for 10 here. Yeah, because 10 is a big level. Let me see. Yeah, 10 is a big level here. Notice how anytime it's come under 10, huge bounce to 20. Here it went down to 849, 1882, right? It always, anytime it goes under 10, man, this is a huge opportunity. This is a huge, so I'm going to wait for 10. I'm going to be greedy to the downside here and wait for 10 bucks. Wait for 10 bucks on this one. Although technically I could start adding, but I'm going to start adding. I'm going to be greedy and start adding. Where the hell is my... I just lost Riot. I just lost it. It was somewhere around here, but oh well. CYBL should come down to 002s again for a nice opportunity to reload. Nice and cheap at 002s. Average down. HIMS. What's his name? Joey Shaw bought HIMS, so I don't recommend buying it. It looks like absolute trash. It's been going sideways when the market was, going higher. It just got a death cross here on the MACD, right? White line crossing under the yellow line. Remember, what does that mean? It means bear market. So, and this is why I don't buy healthcare. So, and I was telling Joey Shaw, like, your stock picks are absolutely horrendous. That's why you keep losing. He keeps trying to make it work. He keeps picking really garbage stocks, and he keeps trying to like force like the markets to make him money. That's just not how. You can't force the markets to make you money on really garbage picks. His only good pick was AMD, and he didn't even buy it until now at the top. So it's just absolute silliness. He's just gonna. I think he ends up leaving the Discord, and who knows what's gonna happen. But yeah, I think he ends up leaving because he's not gonna learn. He's just not. And the fact that he told me, nope, I'm still gonna play MSTR. That's that tells you everything you need to know. Netflix already did the stock split. Netflix already did the stock split. I'm gonna wait, but yeah, anytime it goes under the purple line, it's a buy opportunity. The last time this thing really tanked under the purple line was the bear market of 2022. So this, I mean, unless this is a bear market, we shouldn't see this go any lower. But if it does, that's a bad sign. Could be a bear market, because the only time we see Netflix tank like this is bear markets. And that's like I said, really bad sign. Really bad sign if we really start tanking on Netflix here. Microsoft is just That's all I gotta say to that one. Meta. Dude, so many people keep trying to time the bottom on Meta. I'm gonna buy short-term dated calls. They've been trying for, 2 weeks now to time the bottom on this, hoping to, it goes back to 700 and they make lots of money. I would wait. We're about to get a crossover in the white line crossing the yellow line. That when that happens tomorrow, or it either happens tomorrow or Wednesday, Then buy your calls, right? Here, white line crosses the yellow line. What happens? Big green day. It moved from 721 to 731. So if you want to buy your short-term dated calls, wait for that white line to cross the yellow line and load up. Because right now, anyone buying short-term dated calls, they've been either getting destroyed or they're just holding red and they're hoping, man, I hope this is the week it pumps because I need to get out. Or they're, I don't know. This is just not the time to be buying short-term dated calls in a downtrend. That's just, you're just fighting the selling pressure. I don't get it. I don't get the mindset. But at least you'll have buyers on your side if you wait for that white line to cross over the yellow. So there you go. That's the strat. But I don't do calls anymore. After seeing so many people get destroyed, I'm never buying calls again. I'll sell them. I ain't buying them. Riot, I already looked at that. Path, who talked about Path? I don't know who talked about it. Apple, barely holding on at support, way above the purple line. MP Materials. Yeah. Let me look at the past. See, if we go into a bear market, this is gonna tank super cheap. So I'm not gonna give it the buy, because if we keep tanking, this should come under the purple line. I'd say wait. Like I should buy, but my intuition tells me let's wait. APLD, purple line, $18. Huge buy opportunity. I will be adding as if it comes down there. This is APLD for sure. That is a guaranteed yes. Like if you ask me APLD is a buy, I'm gonna say hell yeah, it's a buy. That's without question. CLSK, oh boy, that should come down. If Riot comes down to 10, this should come down to like 8, 7-ish, somewhere on there. Thank God I only have 20 shares. I mean 200 shares. Figma, dead in the water. This is why I kept telling people, it just keeps trending to the downside like Mullen stock. So not a buy. Mara stock is a buy under 10. I already drew the level here. Last time we came down to 980, we bottomed here and ran to 21. So a nice 100%er. Yeah, Bitcoin miners are about to be a huge buy opportunity. It's just about buying the right ones at that point. And by right ones, I mean the ones that move 100% from lows. SoFi, going to get more discounted. Purple line at 22.88. I have not really loaded up anymore because I'm waiting for that purple line. This is why I took the break even here. So yeah, now you understand why I got out. Like I was like, oh no, I'm getting out. You're giving me the opportunity to get out. I'll get out and reposition at the purple line because it's looking more and more like we're gonna come down there. Bull stock dead in the water. This is why you don't listen to social media influencers, because they don't keep it real with you. They just tell you, oh, this is gonna be worth so much more. It's gonna follow HUD to $200. It's gonna go to the moon. I'm still buying more as it goes down, and then eventually they're gonna be like, oh, I was wrong and I took the loss. Or they'll sweep it under the rug and pretend like they never lost. Oh, what? That no, we never lost. I haven't sold, so we never lost. But they're just holding a big bag all the way down. So this is why I stopped buying back into it. We flipped it a couple times. Overall profit, yeah, like we made $10. Ooh, but yeah, hell no. Look at this. Imagine if we just held it all the way down. We would look silly. Rich Tech Robotics. What is Rich Tech Robotics doing? Oh boy. Oh boy. If it drops here, we go down to like $2, which is going to be one hell of an opportunity. But if we come down to $2 and under, if we go to like 150, 130, I mean, that's a bear market. I mean, we would just be dropping like crazy. Let me look at the monthly time frame. That's a bear market for small caps, at least, to say the least. Yeah, I'm glad I took that loss up there at 7s. I'd look silly right now holding a big bag down. BMNR, anything Joey Shaw touches, stay away, getting absolutely destroyed. ASTS, purple line buy. This is a buy at the purple line every time. Look at this. Purple line, pump. Purple line, pump. Purple line, pump. It just keeps doing that. This is a buy. I'm definitely buying this time around, which also makes me a little scared because it's like, wait a minute, what if this is the one time I'm wrong? So I'm gonna have a stop loss. I'm gonna have to be very, very. I'm gonna have to use my other strategy, which is when it comes down to the purple line, you wait for the MACD crossover and then you buy, right? So you can see, touch the purple line, MACD, white line, cross the yellow line, you buy here, stop loss at the low. If it doesn't, if there's strength behind the move, you'll capture all this. If it doesn't, it comes down and it takes you out. So I'm going to have to play it much safer with this one. I'm going to have to play it safer. Combining the indicators at this point, which I've never talked about. I've never talked about combining indicators and using the signal of the MACD and purple line together to get a good entry. It's something you only use for much riskier plays or stocks that you don't know that well. So that's going to be the game plan for ASTS. Robinhood, it's a buy at the purple line. And ASTS, what we talked about, open. Is that tanking finally? Yeah, opens a buy at the purple line. Wait for $5 and under. No reason to buy it here. BBAI, wait for it to come down to the yellow line, the 200. So 530-ish, 530 and under. I think that's it. I mean, guys, Bitcoin looks ugly here. Bitcoin's about to tank to like 86K if this does not. If this looks like a bear flag, by the way, but this looks ugly. This is horrible. Here's why it's horrible. I'm going to show you why it's horrible. Look at this trend line here, right? Well, normally we come down and then we pull back. Come down and we pull back, right? If we just come down and don't pull back at all, that's going to send us into a steeper downtrend. The downtrend would get steeper and we're going to start tanking even worse. That's what that means. Look at this. So let's turn this white. And then if this does not bounce here, look at how steep. Look at that. That's a much steeper downtrend. That is worse. That means we're really going to start dropping. Which obviously, if crypto is dropping to 86K, which I didn't expect to drop that low. I thought it would bounce here at 90s, but so far it's not looking good. Let me measure it here. Yeah. Yeah. It has to bottom at 86 is like the last line in the sand. It has to bottom here at 86,000. If it does not, that I would say we're going into unfortunately, we might be going into a bear market. Because the only time we didn't drop 30% only was the bear market of 2022. By the way, we get a bear market like every few years. So we're kind of due for one. I hate to say it, but we're kind of due for one. We get a bear market like every few years, by the way. So, and it's been, 3 years now since the last one? So, yeah, 2023, 2024, 2025. It would actually, we're kind of due for one. Let me put it that way. Which I know some of you are hearing this and going, oh my God, of course I start trading the stock market right at the start of a bear market. Because this could be a bear market. We just can't really say that yet for the market as a whole. For crypto, it is a bear market. You know why? If you've been watching my Learn to Read the Chart series, white line crossing under the yellow line on the MACD. What does that mean? What does that mean, guys? If you've been watching my Learning to Read the Chart series, what does that mean? Yep, it means bear market. Right? The last time that happened, can you see the last time it happened? It didn't happen here. It didn't happen here. It happened in 2022, right here. White line crossing under the yellow line, and we tanked to 13,600, which a lot of people thought it was the end of the world. Let me drink some water real quick. Gotta lube the throat because because I'm sitting here literally talking. But yeah, the last time this happened was this bear market, and look at that. What a massive discount. Everyone thought it was the end of the world. Bitcoin's going to zero. Oh no, it's the end. And as always, they are wrong, and we went higher as per usual. This is why I tell people, if you have extreme patience, you're going to succeed forever in the markets. Combine that with discipline and it's just going to be very hard to lose. And of course buying, good companies. If you're buying trash, that's on you. So yeah, I mean that this crypto is already giving us the bear market signal. It has to recover by the end of the month to invalidate this signal. But if it does not, it just makes the signal stronger, and it's gonna get ugly before it gets better. Especially if we start dropping to 86, which it does. It looks like it wants to, and this is a bear flag. This is why I'm being very cautious about buying. A lot of people message me, "Oh my God, futures are green! Futures are green!" And I'm like, I don't care about futures. I don't care about futures. I don't care what the futures. I don't care if they're blue. Futures doesn't mean anything. The market open doesn't mean anything. Overnight doesn't mean anything. Pre-market doesn't mean anything. It's about how we close end of day. That's what matters. When I saw that futures were green, I was like, that looks like a trap. Even Jeff, Trucker Jeff, he was like, that looks like a trap. I've seen this before, and I'm like, yep, that looks like that looks like they're gonna trap some buyers who are gonna get way too excited, like, oh my God, this is it, the bottom. Soundhound a buy. Soundhound is a buy forever. It's just a buy. It's a buy. It's a buy today. It's a buy tomorrow. It's a buy yesterday. It's a buy forever. Like, I think this is going to go to 10. So I'm going to wait for 10 and buy there. If this goes back to 6, oh my God, I will load up like crazy. Because look at this. Nobody wanted it at $6 down here. And everybody chased it back to 22. So, like I said, downtrends, bear markets, crashes, huge opportunity to make a lot of money. Huge. You won't see the money right away. You won't see the returns right away. But like I said, if you got patience, there are so many people in my Discord right now who are going to walk away they're going to make a lot of money. They're going to make a lot of money. They're going to walk away like, oh my God, it's this easy. I just had to sit there on the position and then it went up and I just made like, wait, what? Like, it really is this easy? I just sit here and I make lots of money buying the Nachos Lunchables discounts? Yep, it really is. But again, people don't have extreme patience like that, unfortunately. But yeah, Soundhound's a buy yesterday, today, tomorrow. I'm going to buy and buy and buy. Seriously, I don't care if my average is at 20, 12, 16, whatever. This is a buy. There's no question about it. Forever a buy. Sound is back under 12. Somebody sent me a message. Get out of here. Bitcoin coming down. We lose 93,000 on a closed lookout below. Thank you, Joey Shaw, for letting us know what we already talked about. But yeah, we know, we get it. You're dead. You're rest in peace to Joey Shaw. His account is absolutely destroyed. A very valuable lesson. Never listen to, don't take what Tom Lee says or Kathy Wood says as, don't take it to the grave, right? Like they can be wrong. They can be wrong. And I hope Tom Lee is wrong. I hope we go into a bear market just so I can tell Joey Shaw, I told you that Tom Lee can be wrong. But you know what Joey Shaw is going to say? He's going to say, well, he did say that we're going to go up. Yeah, because he's full of shit. Tom Lee's whole shtick is, hey guys, we're going to keep going up. Oh yeah, we're going down right now, but we're going to go up. Like, that's bullshit. That's just like, he's, of course anyone can say that. Yeah, we're going to keep going up, guys. Oh yeah, we're going down right now. Yes, but short term, yes, it's warranted. I wear glasses and I look Asian, so clearly I should be the one to be listened to. Like, he has he's basically Jim Cramer, but better at least. But these people can be wrong. Yeah, I know Tom Lee fanatics just left. They're like, oh, screw this guy. He's making fun of Tom Lee. I like his. Never mind. I'll stop there. All right, guys, that's it for the stream. Not much going on. I will be alerting at around 2:30. So, what? 6 hours from now? Yeah, 6 hours from now. No, 5 hours from now. What am I saying? 5 hours from now, I will be alerting if you are in the Discord, patreon.com/shades and trades. I will be alerting buys. I do believe we will be headed down lower. If we don't, guess what? Cool. We're heading up higher. Thank God I get to make more money. Woohoo. Like we win either way. Once you have that mindset of we win either way, I don't know what to tell you, man. It's really all up here. It's all up here. It's set to the 200.